you are too much better than before. So I would like to ask you, what is the strategy behind it to becoming a fluent?
Yeah,
And
you are right.
kind of method are you following?
Yeah, absolutely. I would definitely like to spill the bits about it. So earlier, as you mentioned, that I was not able to even speak single sentence, and I literally don't know, I didn't know this thing like actually how to utter like advanced structures or advanced vocabularies while speaking. So,
Mhm.
and nobody was there who could tell me this thing like you can incorporate the vocabularies like this. And nobody was there who could tell me that this is the advanced structure and you can use this structure there. So we need to remember, we need to inculcate the context as well, like where we need to use the perfect vocabulary and where we need to use the perfect structures.
Yes. Have you ever visited like any particular place, and if you have any kind of special memory, so would you like to share?
Yeah, I would be more than delighted to tell you about a trip. So actually, I love to travel a lot. So once in a month, I go somewhere. I try to explore new places. So recently, I visited to like couple of days back. I visited to Ujjain, Mahakal, Omkareshwar, and Jaipur.
Wow.
So yeah. So my experience had been quite great, quite fantastic. Because if somebody is going to visit Ujjain or Omkareshwar, so that person should consider himself like a privileged kind of person, very special kind of person, because only few people are getting this chance to visit such auspicious places. So I got a chance to have in-person conversation with the foreigners as well.
Oh, wow.
Mm. So hi, good morning.
Yeah, very good morning. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Well, how have you been?
Yes, I am also doing excellent. Thank you so much for asking. So,
Okay.
how's your morning so far?
I usually start my work early in the morning. So simultaneously, I try to connect with the people. And uh, fortunately, I have got your message to have the session. And that was my privilege. I was thinking that I'm going to get another amazing and wonderful chance to have this excellent conversation with you. So my morning has been so far so good. What about you? Well, I would like to know something about you. How's your morning been so far?
Yes, my morning is also going on very fantastic, and I'm also feeling same. As you mentioned, you are excited to conversation with me. I'm equally excited to conversation with you because I think I guess when you conversation with anyone, so you try to deliberately new words. So I like.
Yes, yes, yes. You said right, and I always exert to incorporate vocabularies while speaking because when we are just talking always in a basic manner, so we reach at a plateau where we feel that we are not growing, we are not working on our interpersonal skills. So that time, once it happened to me as well. One day I was also very apprehensive by these things that why I'm not growing because that time I was talking to the people in a basic manner, in a like general manner. So then I started working on my vocabularies and all, and since then, I have been trying to comprise the vocabularies while speaking.
Yeah, I haven't noticed last few video. You are I think you deliberately incorporate new words in your conversation. So this is a good.
Yeah,
Uh,
actually, no.
you know,
Yeah. So,
yesterday I came across your channel and
mm,
scrolled so many video yours, and I checked before 1 year what was your position because I was curious to know about you. So
yes.
yeah, I can. You are, as you mentioned, you are not as much good, but whatever I observe, you are in your personality, way of talking, you changed a lot. And
Yeah, you are right.
yeah, yeah.
Yes. So
So
actually, I have been taking the
so
yeah.
sorry.
Go ahead, go ahead. I've been taking the feedbacks from the people like you, do those who have been observing me because having like feedbacks from the people, I get to know about these things like what I need to actually work and in which manner we are I'm lacking. So if I am finding any kind of shortcomings in myself, So despite of thinking of improvement, I work on those things, whichever in whichever thing I'm lagging. So then, like this is how I have also have been working on myself, and this is how I have endeavored to work on me.
Yes, yes. So yeah, I I saw yesterday. So I
Hmm.
observed at that time you are not too much confident, like while
Hmm.
conversation, while teaching, and your way of communication not too much good as now compared to now.
Hmm.
So now
Yes.
you say you are too much better than before. So I would like to ask you, what is the strategy behind it to becoming a fluent,
Yeah,
and
you are right.
kind of method are you following?
Yeah, absolutely. I would definitely like to spill the bits about it. So earlier, as you mentioned, that I was not able to even speak single sentence, and I literally don't know, I didn't know this thing like actually how to utter like advanced structures or advanced vocabularies while speaking. So
Mhm.
and nobody was there who could tell me this thing like you can incorporate the vocabularies like this, and nobody was there who could tell me that this is the advanced structure and you can use this structure there. So we need to remember, we need to inculcate the context as well, like where we need to use the perfect vocabulary and where we need to use the perfect structures.
Yes, yes.
Yes. So after learning all the things, when I was struggling to learn each and everything, so that time I was thinking like how to actually inculcate the things for long. I was not able to comprehend those things. So when I worked on those things, I found out lot many ways of learning, like how the people are learning, and like and the people have their own ways of learning. Some people are okay to watch the videos, they'll be able to learn the things. So my way was quite different, and whatever I was learning, I was just, as you mentioned, that I try to deliberately use the vocabularies. So that time I was doing the same thing. I was deliberately using the advanced structures while speaking, because till the time you are not using the vocabularies, you are not using the structures spontaneously, nobody would come to you to knock you that you are not able to speak this language, right? For the betterment of yourself, if you want to articulate yourself in a better version, so you have to go forward. So the same thing I did. And if I talk about method, so there are few methods. I have uploaded videos as well on my YouTube channel. And one of the method I have uploaded related to vocabularies. Like if somebody is finding any kind of cumbersome or impediments while remembering the vocabularies for long. So by following that method, every person, if somebody is beginner, he would also be able to remember the vocabularies for long. Yes.
All right, thank you so much for I can say explaining your method, and
Hmm.
maybe those are not like deliberately incorporate in our like during conversation, so they can also do.
This thing is also matters here that wherever you are speaking in a basic manner, so that time people also don't pay much interest to listen to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
People always consider you like waste of space. I'm just having this conversation with you, and I don't consider this thing all the time, because one day I was also a beginner. One day I was not able to even speak the single sentence, not able to comprehend as well. So I don't forget those days, and I also carrying that plateau as well when I was not able to speak the sentences. So because it makes me that I have to work more on my communication,
Yes.
and it makes me to connect to each and everybody. I don't judge the people uh, by their communication. I don't like judge any book by its cover. So these are the things we have to do, I think, as per my way of perceiving or perspective.
Yes, you are absolutely right. And as you mentioned, very beautiful, beautiful line. We always remember to we. One day I was also like a beginner, and we always like eager to know, learn something new. Then we can enhance our communication, enhance our personality in very smoothly or in very well manners.
Yes, yes, yes. So I would like to know something. Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, I would like to know something about your journey, because this question has not been asked by me to you so far.
All right, all right.
Yes. I have had three or four conversations with you, but I
Hmm.
haven't asked to you about your journey. So would you please spill the beans about your journey of English language?
Yes, definitely. Actually, I started also my channel last July 2023. Sorry, 24.
Okay.
I got confused.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been around 6 months. Yeah. So before started my channel, I was not too much digitally. I was not too much like spend time on the social media. Just I spend time for my entertainment. Even
Hmm.
I was not too much fond of like uploading videos like on the Instagram for my memory and
Okay.
other um, app. But yeah, I can say on my Instagram, my husband was uploading video. I was not too much interesting. Whenever I got free, just I love to scrolling my phone, and I was like Kapil Sharma show like that. But I was not too much
Hmm.
in immersed in the phone. But after I can say started my channel, I did everything by my own self. So this is a very big benefit for me. And
Okay.
even I didn't know how to editing, how to make thumbnail. I didn't know anything. But
Okay.
yeah, after started my channel, I learn each and every day so many things. And if I talk about my communication, so before started my channel, I used to spend my time on the JOS skill.
Hmm.
Not I was not too much consistent over there. Just like twicely, thricely in a week, I try to connect. Sometime I try to connect every day, but I don't know why I didn't uh, like inculcate in my daily routine. So
Hmm.
yeah, but last 6 months I am doing really very with consistency my communication and
Yes.
doing video everything. But yeah, still I have one I can say lag. You know, when I like attend in the video call, so I was not too much doing grammatical errors. But when I was coming on the like video call, so I don't know what happened with me. I tried to remove this habit.
But you haven't. But you haven't made any mistakes so far. I think, as I have been listening to you, I am not much aware about the grammatical kind of thing. I'm just telling you the frankly things. So, but I haven't witnessed any kind of like mistakes or impediments that has been made by you while communicating.
All right. Yeah, but
Yes.
I observed some, not every time, sometime it's happened with me. Sometime like when I was like when I connected anyone, so in the audio call, my speed is also quite smooth.
Hmm.
When I come to
Yes.
video, sometime I, yeah,
No, it
it's happened.
happens with everybody. It happens to me as well. Sometimes I feel undermined. Sometimes, people overlooked me that he's not able to communicate. It
Did,
happens like we cannot be in the same state every time. We are
mm,
keeping change ourselves. We are learning the things. Somewhere we are losing. Somewhere we are gathering the things. So it is the part of life. Roller coasters are there in the communication as well, and we just need to put our effort. Results, if we are connecting, if we are attaching ourselves with the results, so we always gonna have huge misery in our life, huge
yeah,
tensions, huge botherations in our life. So we don't need to put effort on results, we only need to put efforts on input, so that we can put our body and soul while doing everything. So this is the only thing we can do. Results are not in our hand, inputs in our hand, so we can do them as
yes,
per
yes.
my way of perceiving it. Yeah.
Yeah, you are definitely right. And
So,
but now I can say literally, I really enjoy this
mm,
to connect with the people and make the thumbnail video. Whatever I do my own
mm,
self. There is no who help me. Yeah,
mm,
sometime if I don't know something, so I ask with my husband because he is a very he's quite I can say like smart in digitally
mm.
because he know
Okay.
everything how to edit, how to do this, how. So sometime I do whatever I do by my
Mm.
own. So this is a very benefit for me. And
I don't even. I don't even edit my videos. Whenever you are jumping onto my channel, you will find the raw video out there. I don't even make the thumbnail because it takes lot many efforts to create the thumbnail, to find out the background, to set the people, to write out the things out there on thumbnail, and you have to think as well what you have to write on that so that
Hmm.
people would
Very
attract.
big
Yeah,
point. It's a very big point. But I right.
yeah, so that people can approach to your videos. So
Hmm.
most of the people, if you are not creating your thumbnail, so most of the people are considering your video that it is just normal video, and they neglect that video. And if you
Hmm.
don't want to, yeah, if you don't want this thing that people shouldn't leave your video without watching, so you should always make thumbnail. But my motive is not just that I should upload the video and I should grow myself on YouTube, but my motive is just that I need to actually work on myself. And that is why I have been endeavoring to work on my communication itself, and that is why I don't make any kind of thumbnail, any kind of editing in videos. Simultaneously, as I have been having the conversations with the people, so subsequently, I upload the session on YouTube. So that is the only thing I have been doing.
Yeah, but whatever you are doing, really very great, and you are really putting very, I can say, very in very good manners. Whatever you putting and whatever you trying. So
Yes, actually, here it is very essential or significant for me to speak this language in a great manner. Because in my office, I can't go without this communication. I lost my promotion once just because of this communication. And that time I decided that Lalit, you have to vanquish or triumph this language. And in my primitive days, I was finding those people, those who could help me, but I was not able to find, even though I had somebody who could help me, but they left me that time. So that thing made me to work on my overall communication and personality.
I think uh, our ancestors or our elders always said, whatever happened in our life, it's okay. Because if you didn't lost your job, so maybe you are not able to speak,
Exactly. Yeah.
right?
You said right. Yes.
Now I can say in coming generation, you feel very good when you go to your kids school and when you interact with the like meeting. If you want to
Mm,
put any point in the school, so you can put now. And if in our India, if like parents speak English, so teacher and their staff consider parents, yeah, these parents are really very intelligent. Even we don't know everything, but we don't know how to speak, how to interact with the people. So mostly I can say school teachers always consider, no, no, I think she's illiterate or she's maybe in
mm,
uneducated. But if we are speaking in front of school staff or teacher, so they consider really very intelligent. So I think
exactly.
this kind of personality also very helpful in our kids school and anywhere. As like when we become parents, so we go to like school, and after school we go to college, and sometimes we attend the events. So I think if we know this language, so this language helpful for whole life. So
Yes, exactly.
yeah.
This language brings the drastic transformation in the human's life because, like, doesn't matter, as you mentioned, that if you're speaking this language in the schools, if you're speaking this language outside of your schools, outside of the schools as well, if you are generally going to the market and if you are talking to your family members in this language, so you would always be considered like a very educated person, like a very special person. Right? You would be offered like a water, like, would you like to have water and like tea? So they would always consider you the affluent person. They are very rich, and we should always treat them like this. So
Mm.
by only speaking this language, I also have witnessed this thing because when I used to go to the market and somebody used to walk around me, and when I used to talk to over the phone to the people, like in English communication or Hindi in Hindi, when I was talking to the people in Hindi, so I was just talking normally, like I was not considering anything. People were not looking at me that the same person he can talk to the person in English. So when I started talking to the people in English, so then people have started witnessing me. Oh, he's speaking to somebody in English, and
Mm.
so that is making you very special treatment. That is making you to get very special treatment in the market as well, and everywhere, as you mentioned about the school. So if your kids are studying in a school, and if you are going there and if you are talking to the teachers in English language, and at the same moment the teacher is not able to speak to you in English, so that would be the proud moment for you. You would be astonished that I'm the, like, being a mother and being a homemaker, I'm able to talk to this person in English language, and he's a teacher, he's or she's not able to talk to me in English language. So it would be better that I should join this school to teach to the students in English. Yes,
Yeah, you
yes.
are absolutely right. Even some of women come to me and to learn this language. They are literally beginner, so I
Hmm.
also motivate them. I always try to motivate, because if you know English, so if we know English, so English can help every, I can say, every moment, and every what should I say, like every work.
Yes, exactly.
So
And
I'll
and
ask,
I
have you ever visited like any particular place, and if you have any kind of special memory, so would you like to share?
Yeah, I would be more than delighted to tell you about a trip. So actually, I love to travel a lot. So once in a month, I go somewhere. I try to explore new places. So recently, I visited to, like, couple of days back, I visited to Ujjain, Mahakal, Omkareshwar, and Jaipur.
Wow.
So yeah. So my experience had been quite great, quite fantastic, because if somebody is going to visit Ujjain or Omkareshwar, so that person should consider himself like a privileged kind of person, very special kind of person, because only few people are getting this chance to visit such auspicious places. So
Yeah.
when I got that chance, I really, I was really amazed. I was really astonished, like I'm getting this chance to visit that place, and the experience out there was very fantastic. And now these days in Ujjain Mahakal, like if somebody is not taking the VIP ticket, still he'll be able to have darshan within 10 minutes only. But
Wow.
we can find some difficulty or impediments out there in Omkareshwar if somebody is not taking any VIP ticket out there, so he'll have to stand out there and row at least for a couple of hours. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah. But if I talk about darshan, so darshans were very enjoyable. Darshans were very fantastic, tempting, and I was yearning for the darshan in Omkareshwar, and somehow I managed to have darshan. And apart from that, if I talk about Jaipur, so many historical places are there in Jaipur. I visited many kind of, like, places like Jantar Mantar. I visited. These are the few places I have been mentioning here. Khazana Mahal, and many more things I have visited simultaneously. And and that
Um,
time yeah, 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 that time I got a chance to have in-person conversation with the foreigners as well.
oh, wow. Okay. What did
Yeah,
you
in
ask?
Jaipur.
What did you ask
Yeah.
them?
So actually, I was sitting in a dosa store, and two guy came into the shop, and they were just sitting out there, and there was a girl, and she started, like, smiling at me. So I started having conversation with, because I was also yearning for the conversation with her. So I broke the ice first. I started asking about introduction and all, and then I started asking couple of more questions, and then we had conversations. She told me that i'm here to I'm here in Jaipur to work on my textile kind of thing. So she
Okay.
told me about these things, and she has been living in Kerala for many years, and now she has moved from Kerala to Jaipur. And she was looking for the tea, and she sat there for a couple of minutes, and the tea was not available on that store, in that store. So I told them, I offered them that you can have some party with me today, and this is from my side. So that was my, like, channel conversation with her, and that was my first and foremost conversation with in person in English.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. So have you
I,
ever had any kind of conversation with you in person in English?
yes. You can say before started my channel, didn't have too much immediately question like what this. But yeah, I can say that time I was also able to face in very fruitful, like when I met with him, so she was Italian, and first question I asked, may I talk with you within 5 minutes because I want to check myself, because at that time I was not able to interact to anyone. So firstly, I said to him, "Hi, my name is Suman, and I would like to talk with you because I want to check my level. I am able to face like foreigner or like you or not." So she was saying yes, yes. She was really very excited, and she said to me, "Yeah, why not?" And she continued giving me like smile. And first I asked her, why do you visit India? If you don't mind, why do you visit India? So she replied, India has a so so many historical places. So I would love to explore, and I love to like darshan and matha tekna. She said to me, and then I asked another question. Uh, how many time you visited India? So she asked me, I visited only one time. This is my first time. And then I asked, what did you like here more? So she replied, I like everything. I like food, I like temple, and I love to culture here as well. And she was really very excited to more and more conversation with me. Yeah, but she didn't ask anything. But I asked, I think at that time 15 questions. Then she praised me. Your English is quite good. You are speaking very with confidently. Really, she appreciated to me too much. But I was not consider my English was that time too much good. But she appreciated me too much. Yeah. And I asked one question. What did you like in snacks? So she asked me samosa. I love to eat. Yeah.
Yeah, when we talk to any native speakers or any foreigners, so that time we are not being judged on the basis of pronunciation, on the basis of grammatical kind of things. So they don't care about these things. They are
Mm-hmm.
able to get you. They only, need that much of communication.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
Right.
yes. So they don't put ourselves in the dilemma that you are not able to use the correct grammatical structures and you are not able to use the perfect vocabularies for the perfect time. They don't focus on those things. They only just focus that you are able to articulate yourself
Mm-hmm.
and they are getting you properly, and that's enough for them.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Even
Okay,
when
then.
we come to India, so they are also not able to like as we compare our language, they are also not able to speak Hindi. So why they like what should I say, compare to us? Because
Exactly.
they are thinking, if I am not able to speak India or Hindi language, so why they compare to me?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, this is
But
the right thing that has been mentioned for you. Yeah,
yeah, I think it's a too much long time, right?
yeah, it's a great conversation, I would say. It's a fruitful conversation that I had with you today. And
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed, very interactive sessions. Yeah.
It's not seems like we are meeting fourth time. It's like we are
Mm.
meeting first time, right?
Yes. And I have been witnessing your journey as well on YouTube. I have been watching your videos as well for a long time. As I